Good afternoon, Hawk Radio, and welcome to a new edition of BSIN and ROLLIN live from Ybor campus here for Hillsborough College. We are thrilled. We have got new music. We have got a new system that we're running everything off of. I am BS, one of your hosts for this musical and entertainment journey today, followed up with my co-host, Miss Mad J. How you doing today?
Yep.
Yeah, there you are. All right. So we're excited to be here today. We're excited to get this kicked off on the new Live 365 as we're taking a look at it. Today we're going to be having kind of a Halloween type episode with everything. Got some memories on deck that we remember, talking about some movies. What else we got, Mad?
Yeah, we're going to be talking about movies, activities that, Halloween activities that are going to be going on throughout the city. Was that what we were going to be doing?
If nothing else, we just go ahead and BS our way through it with it.
Ooh,
and
it's a little
get
loud.
rolling. Yeah, I got you a little loud there. Let's bring you down, take a look at it. Go ahead there for me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just figuring this new system out, y'all. So be patient with us. We're going to get it.
We're going to make it work one way or another. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take just a quick little music break, get everybody fired up, ready for today's show. Go ahead, kick back, relax, reach for that higher ground with the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Welcome back from that
Whoopsie.
amazing music break. You are listening to BSIN and Rollin' on Hawk Radio from the Ybor campus at Bill Brown Recording Studios. We are thankful that you are here for the maiden voyage of the Live 365 broadcast brought to you by the stupendous faculty here at Hillsborough College. What do you think?
Did you say stupid faculty?
Stupendous.
No,
Stupendous.
I don't know. I heard stupid. I don't know.
No,
I'm
no,
kidding,
no
I'm
way.
kidding,
We would
I'm
never.
kidding.
We could never. We
I'm
are
kidding.
so honored to have instructors that the instructors that we do in this class. At least I'm honored
Thank you.
because we don't have that opportunity anywhere else. Imagine having an instructor that's been an anchor for 30 years.
I know. We have some of the best in the business here to help HC students, and it's the RTV program is kind of like a hidden gem, just waiting to shine.
Yeah. I mean, it's like literally we have Jay Wirtz,
Mhm.
we have Tom, we have
Mhm.
Narisa. I mean, it's amazing. Even last week the week before last, we went to the University of Tampa, and these students, a 4-year program, and they're looking at us like, you guys are broadcasters? You're in the broadcasting program and you know film? Duh. It's the way that it's been instilled in us, so it's kind of nice.
You know, the way Narisa says it, and I love it, is like when you get out of the RTV program, you're a triple threat. You know how to do everything. You know how to be anywhere in the broadcasting department and scene. And that's what's so great about this place. It's so hands-on, and you can literally take any opportunity given to you and run with it.
I really feel that way, and especially because we are, even though they dropped the community, but we are a community college. And that being said, there's like broadcast is public for the public. So what for what reason would we not be in the eye of the commissioner of film of Tampa or St. Pete whenever we have those opportunities? For example, Mr. Sims, he jumps on those opportunities. They reach out to him so that we can be behind the scenes for film productions that happen here, or even for things on TV. So we seize every opportunity, and for a fraction of the price.
Yes, I know. You go to USF, no tea, no shade. You're waiting 3 months before you can even get a hold of any of the equipment on a wait list. So, you know, the fact that everything is so readily available here for you at HC campus, Ybor campus, and like I said, the fact that you can be so hands-on and learn as much as you want to learn, it's a great opportunity here, you know. Promo for the RTV program.
By all means.
For real, even when the sliding doors aren't working for us to get in the building, and we have to use the
goodness.
side door.
But I do want to throw out a quick apology. For those of you listening, there is a third voice that is going on with us. We were surprised by having the one and only Vince Vibes join us on today's
Again.
show. Again.
Thank you.
We are thankful for him coming in, showing us a few things, as well as Mr. Tom about the computer. Where else can we hear you? You have your YouTube show, correct? Are you guys still doing that?
Yeah, we are still recording the weekly roundup. It's been kind of hit or miss the last couple weeks. Everyone has been so busy in our show, but we are actually filming it tomorrow after class. It's going to be a great show. You can find the show at the weekly roundup _1 on YouTube. We have 30-something episodes up, over a year's worth of content, and it's a lot of fun. It's a great show, and you should check it out. Other than that, I have an album called Rooted in Reality on all streaming platforms under the name Vince Vibes, and you should check that out on Spotify,
Ooh.
Apple Music.
I'm gonna download it on Spotify.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up Vince Vibes on Spotify for my gaming time. We're
Yeah,
gonna take a
yeah.
look at that.
I appreciate that.
So as we get started, it is October 2nd. We are
Mhm.
officially in spooky season. We talked about it last week. Not exactly my cup of pumpkin spice tea or whatever.
Latte.
But yesterday started the winter arc that we talked about probably 2 weeks ago. Are you familiar with the winter arc?
I've heard things about the winter arc, but I don't think we're thinking of the same thing. Maybe fill me in on what the winter arc is.
So a couple weeks ago, we talked about doing the winter arc, which is going Batman. When the seasons get dark, it's dark early. What do you do for you? Are you working on mental health? Are you meditating? Are you staying in the gym? Or are you preparing for hibernation? So that officially started yesterday. Miss Matt J was all about it. How'd your first workout go?
Well, sadly, I lost one of my fur babies yesterday, so I was a little excited.
Sorry
It's
to hear
okay.
that.
I guess the energies of the earth prepares you for things like this. When you're so close to life and death, it's not that I have become desensitized. It's just I'm prepared and I see things. So I'm like, okay, give me the strength to continue.
There it is.
But I did pull out my skateboard. I did pull out the skateboard.
Nice.
So I was thinking about the winter arc, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get out there. It's just I'm such an introvert right now. And I did take a fall the other day when I went to the skate park of Tampa.
Oh.
So sometimes the ones that are like you scab yourself, it takes you a little longer to heal because but I do want to get into the winter arc. Like I want to start roller skating again. Because I enjoy it. Like I enjoy being outdoors, and I feel last year I was so much more physically fit because I didn't have a car. And now this year is like, okay, I'm a little fluff. I need to do something about it. And I just, even the activity of breathing the air outside helps out a lot with my mental and physical health.
How about you, Vince? Heard anything about that?
Well, I've kind of I kind of get where the winter arc is now. I kind of had the same idea actually. Is that moment where you get to decide what the moment before your New Year's resolution, right? It's like you're gaining up to it. Like, what are you gonna plan to do or what to do? And actually, right before I walked right into this radio studio, I walked over to my condo just 9 minutes away to grab my keys, and I just looked at the place, and it's ours as of yesterday. And everyone knows the song because there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. So money doesn't grow on trees, so there's no hibernation for me. I will be constantly working, whether it's here at the radio studio or
walking, right?
Oh yeah, and walking everywhere.
So there goes his winter arc.
Yeah, there you go.
Exercise.
Or it's at the Amley or Benchmark International Arena. Helping with the Tampa Bay Lightning or with whatever concert and show is there. If people don't know, I am a stagehand and audio and visual technician. So that's anything to do with video walls, staging, audio, speakers, all that good stuff. I'm hands-on with helping set up.
Heck yeah. So if you're listening and you're starting a winter arc, we would love to hear about it. Shoot us a message, shoot us a text, an email, send a carrier pigeon with a note. We'll read it live while
a message
we're here.
In the bottle.
A message in a bottle. We are right next to the bay. With that being said, we're going to take our second music break, kick back, and be a smooth criminal as you BS and roll with Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
welcome back after that song, Smooth Criminal by Alien Ant Farm.
Such a
Um,
classic, such a good remix.
yeah. How are you liking this new platform? I think you're getting a good grasp of it now, aren't you?
I'm starting to try to figure it out.
Yeah.
By no means am I a professional, as they say it down at like the AutoZone or something, but I'm a high tech redneck. I'm making my way through. I can actually hear myself on the microphone today, which is a nice change
Well, I
from
mean, as long as we're
usual.
not scaring people off, because it is the season for scaring people.
It is. And that is a great lead in. We are going to be talking a little bit now about some of our favorite Halloween memories that we have. But before we do that, I want to throw we got a response to our winter arc as soon as we talked about it, just so you know.
Oh.
So, for all of you who tune in on Tuesdays and you listen to the breakdown at noon with myself, BS, Ben Tilley, and Isla as we break down all the weekly events, Mr. Ben Tilley has notified us here at the studio via message that his plan for a winter arc is to hibernate.
Oh my goodness.
And honestly, I'm going to give a shout out here because I bust on Mr. Tilly all the time.
Aw, he's such a
And
sweet person.
he is, and I know he's a youngin' and all, but I want to give him a shout out because since this semester has started, this dude did a winter arc early. Like he's 2 months in, and I think he said like 30 pounds down since he
That's
started
really good.
everything. So you know what, man? If you need to hibernate, you get under those blankets and you turn out the lights. You've earned it going through the summer and fall. Good job, my friend. Halloween memories. Everyone likes to watch the movies, the kids trick or treating, the smashing of the lantern or the jack o' lantern. What would you say for you is one of your favorite memories?
I mean, costumes were so different back then. Like in the 80s.
Right, right.
I feel like I miss the smell of those weird costumes that we had. Remember they used to come like in these, I don't know if you remember
those
that.
little
They used to
vinyl
come like these
ones.
boxes,
The,
and then
yeah,
it
the
was just
little
like this
vinyl
ugly
costumes.
looking
Yeah, tell
face.
me about it. I know what we're talking about.
Oh man.
We're talking about, you weren't born. You weren't even a thought. But in
I
the
have vinyl
80s,
crates.
in
no,
the
no,
80s,
the costumes,
had,
the
like,
ones that
these-
had like the little drawstring that cut
yeah,
your
it
temples.
was just like a
Ugh.
mask that you would put on and this vinyl shower curtain outfit that you would put on. And it would smell like
It'd be
this
so
weird
bad.
plastic that maybe was intoxicating and had lead. But we would just be, oh my God, we want that one. It was not like going to Party City and waiting long lines. It was just like everything was on display.
Mhm.
This is what we have available.
Mm.
I want to be strawberry shortcake and I want to be Barbie. You
And
know,
that
that's
was
it. And then just the openings and the eye, like, a little. The fun thing was being able to stick your tongue out through the little mouth hole, of the mask.
Without cutting yourself.
Without,
and
yes,
taking blood.
exactly, without cutting yourself, because it was very sharp plastic.
Yeah.
How about you?
So mine is more of a distinct memory, not necessarily the costumes. I remember when I was growing up, we had a Shar-Pei. I don't know if you guys are
Yes.
familiar with that dog. They're very wrinkly,
Wrinkly.
they're very slobbery and everything like that. So one year, me and my brother, we went out, we did our trick-or-treating. Mom and Dad handed out cameras. Shout out Mama and Papa BS. Hope you guys are doing good.
Shout out.
But it was the end of the night. Street lights are already on. Everybody should be off the streets. So my dad turns out the front porch light, gets ready to call it a night from handing out candy. And all of a sudden you start hearing, I think they're in there. I can see people moving. All of a sudden, that Shar-Pei decides, someone's at the door. When he jumped up on his hind legs, he could put his paws right in that little windowsill area and hold himself and look out the front door. So as he's doing this, his face is smushed up against the glass, like completely spread out, and he's drooling. And you can hear these little kids, I can't see anything, it's dark. and they go to put their face to look inside, and the dog jumped up, squished his face up against the window, so the wrinkles and the drool go everywhere, and you just hear kids screaming down the driveway because the dog scared them so bad on Halloween night.
Oh my gosh.
That is the one that like sticks out in my head as one of my favorite, just because it was so coincidental on Halloween night that my dog scared you so bad you screamed running away.
Oh my goodness.
I wish I
that's
would have seen a
hilarious.
picture of
Right,
how the dog looked on the other side.
That would have been a viral YouTube video, you know?
Back in my day, viral meant you had influenza and had to stay home. So
Yeah, to turn it into MTV.
So, while we're talking about Halloween memories, I got another text message from a listener. Thank you for listening live. What is the costumes of choice for everyone sitting around the table for this year?
I don't dress up often. My story kind of goes alongside is the last time I dressed up for Halloween. It was my junior year of high school, and it was the same. Halloween was on the same day that I dropped out of high school. So I dropped out in high school in a giant Elmo costume.
Giant
If you're gonna
Elmo.
go big.
And I'm telling you the whole thing. Giant hat, full red, suit, walking around talking like this. Hello guys, it's me, Elmo. People were taking pictures and everything, and and they took the hat off of like the Elmo head like halfway through the day.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say I was a delinquent in my youth, and so I was already on the edge of dropping out, but that day, I had to go to work all day afterwards, so I couldn't celebrate Halloween. And for them to take my Elmo costume, I was just like, you know what, that's it, it's the factor. And I walked into that office and I signed those papers, and I was a free man. I later got my GED, of course, and now I'm here at the lovely HC where opportunities are available for anyone. But
the decapitation of the Elmo costume was the tipping point. I can't do it anymore. I'm done. What the heck, guys? Matt J, what are you doing this year?
Well, I saw the Superman movie. I don't know if you guys saw Superman this year.
One of the best movies of the year.
Haven't seen it yet.
And
James Gunn is one of my favorite directors.
I have a younger brother. Well, he's kind of my brother, but not really. My dad raised these two kids, and I commandeered a good friendship. So I went and watched Superman, and I was like, I hope they have Supergirl. They need to put Supergirl, and they actually did. Mm-hmm. So I've been Wonder Woman for year after year after year for so many years. Okay. So I guess Supergirl would be fun. I'm just not gonna dye my hair blonde. It's easy to be Wonder Woman because I can keep my hair black. But
Lois Lane.
Yeah, true. But I like Supergirl.
Supergirl.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta feel that confidence.
Yeah, I like Supergirl. So I think maybe Supergirl.
Okay.
Since she's having to come back, I don't know when her movie's gonna, when she's gonna. Yeah.
Next year's her movie.
Yeah. So I want to be the first.
Turn me all the way up.
I think it's just this is like disconnecting.
Maybe you got a loose cable on the back there.
Okay, there you go. I can hear myself now. Hopefully, people heard my story.
No, we did.
Really
we could hear you. We could hear you. It just.
I just aired out all my personal tea.
It's just a finicky mic.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the maiden voyage for Live 365. So if you're tuning in, hearing those glitches, those pops, just know you are hearing the most authentic broadcast from here at
You can't hear this
College.
again. It won't happen again.
Better anywhere else. So keep listening.
All right.
Are we ready for the next music break?
If you guys are.
Well, you didn't say what you were dressing up as.
Yeah.
It's okay. We can go to the music.
No.
I need you to tell us what you're dressing up as.
That's right.
I am thinking that I'm going to do something completely out of the normal for myself.
Oh.
I'm going to put on a suit and tie and walk around as a productive member of society.
Oh, okay.
The scariest thing that I can think of, walking around in a suit and tie with a briefcase. I might even put a wireless headphone in and act like I'm on business calls all day. Yes, I need those memos by 2 p.m.
Oh, that sounds good.
Smarties, I need them.
I think, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it's
We're
because
the originals. Keep them out.
Don't send me anything non-edited. If you're laughing along, we want to hear from you. Shoot us what you're doing for Halloween. And just because it's Halloween season and we're all kind of feeling it, this Welcome back to BSIN and ROLLIN here on Hawk Radio, coming to you live from the Ybor campus here for Hillsborough College. And if it sounds like there's something going on, there is.
There always is something going on.
This is what happens when BS has an open container in the office and the monster spills on the table. We need some paper towels. Vince Vibes, hook me up.
Look, he is doing it. He is doing it today. So while this mess is being cleaned up on aisle 5 over here, we're going to continue on talking about things that happen during Halloween around town that we can be doing for fun. not too expensive. And I mentioned the movies because I live very close to Citrus Park Mall. So I like the fact that they put old school movies in the big screen again and for super cheap. So a lot of times we don't have a lot of money to do stuff, but being able to go and pay $5 for a movie isn't so hard, and you can get like the kids meal. Um, so I know next week I didn't go to see Sinners yesterday because I don't know that to me that was a scary movie.
This
Um,
is a good movie though.
but
Did you
I,
watch it?
yeah, I did watch it, but I was like, oh, I don't know that I want to go to see that one. But next week Beetlejuice is playing.
That's a classic.
Night of the Living Dead is going to be playing.
The remake or
I think the original. And then Nightmare on Elm Street will be the one that ends the last week. I mean, there's a few movies going on, but there's just fun things to do around town that, for Halloween. So do you know of anything that happens during Halloween that you like to do around town?
Not really around town. I mean, a lot of neighborhoods have their own little like close knit things. I know, especially after COVID, a lot of people turn to like the trunk or treats or like
What's trunk or treats?
where they just host it out of the trunk of their car and basically they all go to
Oh.
like a parking lot or like a place and that's when they have their little Halloween and they just walk around, with people they know and stuff. Normally like churches and stuff do it.
Okay,
Because
because I remember like a few years back they would do trick or treating at the mall, and the stores would have
Yeah.
like candy available, and the kids would just go to the mall where it was a safe space, and they'd walk with their parents and get candies. I don't know if they did that here in the Tampa Bay area. I remember seeing
Trunk,
that in like Tacoma, Washington.
trunk or treat is a lot like that. A lot of churches, a lot of schools will set it up. You'll get 30, 40 families that show up in costume, decorate their cars, and then you walk the circle, trick or treat.
Is it like at school that it is done, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
School
much
parking
like
lots.
communities,
Okay.
groups and churches, like you said. Um, Here there's two big Halloween events here in Tampa. Well, one's technically in Dade City. It's Screamageddon, which is like a haunted house place. For the first time ever, they have a 3D haunted house. And then also Hall of Scream at Busch Gardens every year. They put on a nice little event. And I mean, if you want to travel a little outside of Tampa, I've heard mixed things about the Universal one, but Halloween Horror Nights has some big
is it because of this year it being mixed? or
I
previous
think, I think
year?
it's just it's like the place is packed like a sardine. It's so many
Oh.
people. It's so many IPs that
Mhm.
people care about. They have Fallout there, Five Nights at Freddy's, Jason, um, and more. Terrifier, the new one with that clown.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So all of those people are very popular in pop culture right now, especially horror culture. And so yeah, that place has just been jam packed. But those are like the haunted house places. There's one in Plant City too. Henry's Haunted Trail.
I did that one year.
So there's definitely
Yeah.
bigger ones and smaller ones of all. That
The ones that I want to do is at Scream Again, and you mentioned is the zombie bus ride where you get the paintball gear.
Yeah,
they
the
give you a
paintball
paintball gun, and the zombies
Yep.
run around barriers and the black lights. That seems like it would be a lot of fun, and it'd be the one time where I can finally call out "Contact Front" and just watch a bunch of gunfire take off again.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. The other one is right by the aquarium, the battleship. They will
Oh.
do a zombie infestation and escape from the zombies that will chase you through the ship right there in the
Oh,
port.
That's
So
pretty
that's
cool.
one I've looked at for a couple of years. Challenges with that cane. If I get to a flight of stairs and there's zombies coming, I'm going to be one step at a time trying to get up away from it and be like, hold on, give me a minute.
He's
Give me a
probably
minute.
like fending them off with his cane.
So what you need to do is you need to have your wife, carry you around on this wheelchair, right? And then when it's time for the stairs, you get up real fast. She, closes it, and you jump into her arms like Scooby-Doo when Shaggy and Scooby-Doo
God.
find something.
Running through the hallways, hitting doors and
We need
stuff.
to find out how Mrs. BS feels about this.
Oh, Mrs. BS has absolutely no appeal for zombie anything. She's one of those vampire girls.
Oh,
You want to talk
Twilight
about
girl.
the books she reads and stuff? It's vampire.
Yeah.
Zombie, she'll argue all day long about why a vampire will beat a zombie, which is
I
a
mean-
dumb argument because it won't. But
A
it's
zombie vampire. Oh.
But you can't have two undead. It's like having two negatives. If you merge it together, does it become alive and become a positive? Because you're a walking corpse either way. You're already dead. So how are you going to drink the blood of a zombie to turn it into a zombie vampire?
I mean, and there's that decaying flesh, right? Because don't zombies kind of like decay?
Yeah, they rot, which is kind of weird that a vampire doesn't. It has no circulation, sleeps in a coffin in a high humidity area. You think he'd be decomposing just a little bit.
But it's the blood that rejuvenates. It keeps them young.
Continuously, yeah.
Have you watched Weapons yet? No, the new horror movie that came out in July. Oh man, it's not vampires, but it's a good kind of similar plot.
And speaking of Miss BS, there's my phone. She wants me to remind everybody that it's not just Pasco and Hillsborough County, Tampa doing something, but in Gibsonton, Hogan's Petting Farm and Pumpkin Patch is up and running.
Oh, yeah, they
Nice for the
do those
kiddos.
pumpkin
Yep,
pumpkin
so-
I
patches.
don't like to be afraid and scared.
Put on the flannel shirts, the felt tan hat, go down,
Scarecrow.
stand next to the pumpkins.
Y'all just gave me this memory. I don't know where it is here in Florida, but I remember being like 8 or 9 and like going to this place that has like this maze, this corn maze, and you ride on the tractor and you pick out a pumpkin. It's all like fall time stuff, and it's like it just came back to me. It's just like, dang, what is that place? I gotta text my aunt and uncle who took me.
Yeah, the one down in Gibson, they even have camels and stuff that you can ride down there.
Oh,
So,
really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
You've
yeah.
never ridden a camel?
Not at all.
I've ridden a horse.
They can be quite finicky. Camels they're interesting creatures.
I just didn't think that they would have camels here, but I guess. I mean,
They got everything in Florida.
I guess so, yeah.
You go driving through the neighborhoods, you got your peacocks running around, and you've got
Oh, yeah, I've seen those at the park.
people riding around with alligators in their cars and stuff. We're the Australia of the United States.
Yeah, I know this is not on Halloween, but there's a place in Sarasota, and it's like their zoo. Sarasota, it's called Jungle Gardens, and that is one of the only places here in America where you can feed flamingos. And it's very nice. It's a very beautiful place, and if you're ever in Sarasota, it's a nice place to check out.
And while we're talking about animals, did you guys hear that due to the conservation efforts here in Florida, manatees have now officially been removed from the endangered species list, and now they're just at risk? So shout out Florida for not messing with the wildlife for like a few years and letting it bounce back a little bit. Pat on the back to the state.
Well, I don't know that I would want to pet a manatee. I went to, is it like Weeki Wachee, where you can just be on the water? And I mean, the one thing that I went with a friend, and she was like, do not, you see the school of manatees, and it's like, you do not want to mess around with them. They're huge. If they have kids, you don't want to mess around with the kids because they may look cute, but they're dangerous. They will protect their offspring.
And I think Weeki Wachee also lets you go snorkeling with manatees. You can't touch them or anything like that, but you can be in the water swimming around them as they pull up and stuff. That's one of those bucket lists. That and seeing the mermaids up at Weeki Wachee. I've never gone to see the mermaid show.
I wonder if they're going to do like a Halloween mermaid show. That'd be nice. That'd be nice, something to see different.
A zombie mermaid?
Maybe.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That would be a cool thing. What else we got in the
Well,
area?
Aren't mermaids like actually like scary creatures? Like in
They
lore.
sirens.
Yeah,
It's like a
sirens.
difference. Like the
I
sirens. are
remember
the main-
watching Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, they tried to steal those pirates away from the.
Well, that's why they
boat.
called.
Lure
That's why
them.
they were called sea
Lure them.
witches.
Yeah, sea witches.
They
That's
would entrance
right.
you, and then they'd get you to the side of the boat, and they keep singing as you get drowned, and you're just like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever!"
Yeah.
And yeah,
I wonder if the skating rinks are doing anything for Halloween.
are skating rinks
Are-
still a thing?
Yes, they are.
I don't know.
Don't
I've
hurt
gone
her
to a
feelings
skating rink
right
since like
like that.
middle school when you
No.
did the
Yeah,
lock-ins.
Same.
I just feel that
hate
the
skating too.
energy has changed a lot in the roller skating rinks. It's not the same. I think there's a lot of people just more showing off, and the etiquette. I feel like it's not. It should be all ages. Not okay. This day we're just gonna be really fast skaters and kick
Yeah, for
everybody
guys
out
like
of the
me, we really need a senior citizens day so we can get out there with our four-bladed skates or four-wheeled skates, not blades.
No, they have those things that are
Those-
like walkers.
Oh yeah, they do. They
Yeah,
do
they
have
do.
those things.
It's bad enough I walk with a cane. I don't want to skate with a walker. Come on.
The kids are doing it,
The
so
kids are doing
what
it.
makes
That's
you
they
not
teach
want to
the
do
kids.
it too?
That's how they teach the
Because
kids.
they're
Start off
they're
early.
learning. I know how to skate. I just walk with a cane. I don't need a walker.
Oh,
to
maybe
get
you can get a
around with
longer
yet.
cane. You can get a longer cane, and then you can't. You
A
you
cane
skate with the
a
cane.
wheel at the bottom.
You know.
And with that, we're going to stop picking on the old guy running the board.
You
And
started it. You brought it onto yourself. You're just like, oh, I'm so old, guys. Don't make fun of me. It's like it's for the taking. It's right here.
He's like, look, I declare. He's here
Yeah.
stomping on his cane.
I have got cane in hand, and I am yelling at the clouds as an old man.
Oh my gosh.
Since I'm so old, I'm going to exercise my right for music, kick back, and enjoy Miss Dolly Parton and Jolene.
And we're back after listening to Jolene from Dolly Parton. I love that song. So does my daughter. She loves that song.
It's just one of those toe tappers. Makes you feel good when you hear it.
For Dolly Parton, though, I think the personal favorite's still got to be 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5.
What?
That's a good one.
It's a
but I
good
still
one.
think Jolene's better.
You do?
I think Jolene is a better song than 9 to 5. Now, 9 to 5 was in the movie, got a little bit more acclaim and a little bit more radio play. But as far as beat, I don't think you can beat Jolene.
I don't know. I just, how many people have covered Jolene? Nobody's really. I haven't seen a lot of covers of 9 to 5.
Well, they try to do they have not done a cover for 9 to 5 at all.
That's, at least.
How do you
I
do a
haven't
cover
heard
for
one.
9 to 5?
Right.
I think there's just some songs that you can't cover.
And that's
They're
why
just
it's
so
better.
good as it is that you leave it alone.
And that's why it's better.
Yeah.
But then the exception, Smooth Criminal, like we played today, that's one of those where the remix is actually better than the original,
remake
in my
is better.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it can go either way. But I mean, I just feel like if we're talking about a pure hit song, if I'm wanting to put something on and I'm looking at Dolly Parton, I'm clicking 9 to 5.
Clicking that 9 to 5.
Yep.
Speaking of 9 to 5, we are here all week bringing you news, the notes, the madness. But on top of that, bringing you the local events for 9 to 5. Mad J, what do you got for us coming up
Well,
here on
I know
campus?
that we have our guest Vince Fives that was on it. He knows what the events are here at the Ybor City campus happening this month.
So October 6th, we have Movie Monday for Miss You Already at 2 to 4 p.m. On October 17th, we have Hawk Homecoming, which looks to be like a prom, a nice dance.
Hawk Homecoming.
Yeah, Hawk Homecoming.
We might have
at
to
the
cover
Raging.
that one.
Yeah.
At 6
That'll be
p.m.
fun.
We have Connection Day on October 14th, so we're backtracking a little bit, on the Courtyard Plaza right here, just across the street, from 11 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. On October 20th, we have Money Matter Monday from 2 to 3:30 p.m. in the Ybor room.
Okay.
And
okay.
On October 28th, we have Fall Painting in the cafeteria at 1 p.m.
Oh, nice. Fall
Okay.
painting.
So a lot of interesting events for the month of October. No Halloween events.
Well, I think they have to keep it neutral.
Mm.
Some people don't celebrate Halloween. They don't think it's
Yeah.
something to be celebrated. So it
A
can be.
witchcraft.
Oh
The
my
demons. They're gonna get us.
You beat me by
The
2
zombies.
seconds.
The zombies.
2 seconds, my friend. You got me 2 seconds before I was clearing my throat to go with it. That was perfect. Oh my God.
Back in my day, we never let our kiddos play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my goodness.
That was that whole thing with Harry Potter for a while
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Magic and
Mhm.
stuff like that.
Magic
They
the
were trying to
Gathering,
keep
that
it-
this had a big uprise.
Talking of magic, next Wednesday, October 8th, your Lady Hawks for volleyball will be bringing it back
I
to
know,
the Dale
and
Mabry
you
campus.
won't be there.
And sadly, I won't be.
It's okay. We have
No.
Eli. He's very, very excited to be doing being the co-host. So I spoke with Nerese, and all she wants is the same thing that you did for us, to have that continuity, so we know what we're talking about. So if you want to do a printout of just
yeah,
like how
I can
you
hook
did,
you guys
so
up.
that way we have it, and then if you have a chance, watch us on the
that-
YouTube,
And that's going to be
because you'll
next
be able
Wednesday.
to see how it looks.
Yep, next Wednesday, the 8th at
Mhm.
6 p.m., broadcasting live on YouTube at HC Hawk Radio TV. Just subscribe, shoot us a like, tune in on the live stream. You'll see that, and that's
Yeah, because
going to be
Eli is transitioning. He's going to be doing. I think he wants to be the co-commentator for the basketball game,
okay.
and then I'll
Nice,
take a step
nice.
down. Obviously, I mean, I loved being a co-commentator because, especially, he's my co-host here on the radio show. But basketball, being a co-commentator for basketball is not my forte. I wouldn't mind it. I just know that he's very excited, and I think we start off with women's basketball first.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'd have to see what we have
I still
coming
want to
up.
go because
Shout
if they
out
have
Lady
anything
Hawks.
for me to do, I still want to go and be a part of the RTV program. During those games because they're so fun. But I feel like I just want to hand over the baton to someone who wants to be a better commentator. Not saying that I wouldn't be. I just feel like I would. Yeah. I'd
And
do
just
better as
another
volleyball.
cheap plug for the program. If you're undecided and you're looking for something different, you enjoy working with cameras, you enjoy editing, doing any type of thing for a podcast, TV show, film,
Radio.
come down, take a look down here at this program. We have got the best staff, we have got the best students. Everybody likes to say, you guys sound like you guys have been doing this for years. I've never sat before a radio thing until I started
Hey, I
this
think I told
program
you
this
that.
month.
Yeah,
So,
and there's a shuttle now, like that goes from Dale Mabry to Ybor City Camp. And it's like, why not take a ride over here and see our Ybor City chickens too?
yeah. And
Oh my
pop in,
goodness, the
ask a few
chickens.
questions, see, how do they say it? See the magic behind the curtain. Learn how to set up for a live sports broadcast, the TV, everything like that. That was a good little cheap plug. I think we slid that in there right there. So we've got a few minutes left. What have you guys got? Random topics, something?
I
What
mean,
we
I'm
got?
looking forward to the week ending. I really want to get, like I said, I want to do that winter arc.
There we go. There we go.
That's going to be something that I'll probably talk about and let you guys know how that went next week.
Okay.
How about you?
I got a whole lot of nothing. I got to travel out of town this weekend, celebrating Papa BS's birthday. So I will be in the Panhandle until Sunday evening. Coming back, I'll be back Monday morning and everything, ready to broadcast on the breakdown at noon on Tuesday from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. on Live 365 now as we're figuring all this out, making
Yeah,
it
you should be a
work.
pro for your show, that show next week, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be showing Mr. Tilly how we do it around here
Oh.
and
This
teach
is
him
how we do it.
ding ding or something.
How about
like
you,
that.
Vince Fires? What do you have going on? What do you have going on
Oh
this
man, I
weekend?
wish I could relax. It's a
Oh,
never.
he's moving.
It's
He's
a,
moving.
Yeah, it's a
Moving and
never-
grooving.
Not only am I moving, I work Friday night and Saturday night all
Oh.
night. So Friday night we flip it from hockey to arena. There's a show on Saturday, and then Saturday night we flip it back from arena to hockey, and just basically do everything in reverse.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
so I move in mainly on Sunday. I took off all of next week here at the studio, so I will not be here just
Ooh.
for classes. So I'll be situating everything up. My fiance will be down here with me for the week, situating everything with me, and it's nonstop, busy. But
Okay.
I'm more grateful than anything that I'm more busy than got nothing to do on my hands, because I don't know what I'd do if I just had nothing. It is.
Agreed.
I can hear that. Better to have too much than nothing. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our broadcast today. I'm BS.
I'm Matt Jones.
Vince Vibes.
Special thank you to Vince Vibes. Thanks for popping in today.
Thank
Always
you.
a blast to be on the show with you. Until next week, make sure to tune in. Breakdown at noon. Ladies volleyball next week. And of course, right here, same bat time, same bat channel. We will catch you guys next week on BSIN and Rollin'.